lol.
I'm gonna silence that.
That's our ringtone?
Yeah. So you guys ever seen Lazy Purple?
Lazy.
Oh.
Good times. Welcome. And where we last left our heroes, you guys were about to sleep. And did some things before your rest, and some of you got crazy eyes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Anybody that didn't have dark vision now has dark vision.
Oh, I can see everything. Oh,
I forget
A
if I
little
have
bit more.
dark vision or not.
Arc she again.
Does Koarl have dark vision?
Yes. Koarls have dark vision.
I forget what the exact amount of dark vision I have now.
It was.
So what is it?
Well,
like
actually,
30
that is a
feet?
question.
30
For people
feet?
who already had dark vision, does this extend the range by 60
No.
feet? Or
now
no?
you have
Okay.
like demon sight, right?
Sedge.
It just changes your sight a little
Okay.
bit. It's not so much
So-
monotone grays and stuff. It's more like semi-heat vision at night.
Oh, okay.
Not to mention, it does have additional benefits. For example, if we look at Sir Orochi, why the fuck is there a Kenku?
Yeah, you just see a visage of a Kenku over top of the Orochi, kind of like a spectral Kenku.
Orochi, behind you, it's a ghost.
He turns around. What?
There's a bird behind you. Oh, over you, or something. He starts
Like-
swatting the air.
like, I don't know.
I'm just imagining it just stays behind him the whole time. He turns around, it's behind him.
It's
like,
a stand. Kenku.
God damn
I'm
it.
sorry, I keep leading us off track.
Noble. No, it's called Noble Feather or some shit.
Mom.
Mhm. Oh. Welcome to episode 4 of Rebellion of the True Heir. You guys have you guys actually gone to bed yet?
I think. Well, this was
I
like
think we were
over
going
our.
to bed.
This was gonna be like over like I think our 2 days of rest we need. or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, this was just one of the many events.
yeah. Well, make me perception checks once you awaken. On the second day. Pod. Alright. Now I just need the Koarl in Alencia.
I'm still pissing my pants.
That's unfortunate.
Tension is elsewhere.
Well, the rest of you, minus Koarl, hear the sounds of groaning and moaning off in the distance of the fog. Biran, you see something slithering through the fog.
Byron, you mean?
God fucking damn it. Byron, yes.
Every session.
It's gonna happen at least once.
Yep.
Oh.
man.
You see something shadowy slithering through the fog, going off into the distance further in.
Man, I don't like this fog at all.
Yeah.
Luckily, we
it's
don't.
Weird.
Luckily, we aren't in it. And also, what happened to our funny protective barrier on our cart?
We didn't have one. Or it's,
Yes, we did.
That's a light. They were
No,
working on it.
she
Did they
removed
finish
it, and there'll be a radius around it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just forget if Itchi. I know that they rolled once and it wasn't very good. Did they finish it?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
yeah. Speaking
Okay.
of that, I wanted to, with our new funky eyes, I did want to see if maybe I see anything different when I look at the runes now.
It's right here.
At what?
The runes, protective runes.
Yeah?
Oh,
What about them?
Well, you said our eyes see a lot of things that they didn't see beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything different when I look at them?
The glow on them is a little different. Before you saw a almost bluish hue coming off of them. Now you see almost red smoke coming off of the runes.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
For sure. You
That's
might.
Ah. Wow.
You haven't. Well, it's just strange. Perhaps that's just the true sight of magic.
So this is what magic looks like.
Can Byron, like, since he knows that the runes are important in, like, for protection, can he, like, take note of all the runes that he sees on the hands with his
Oh
scroll
yeah,
stack?
for sure. Yep.
Yeah, then he's gonna kind of, while we have some downtime, he's gonna like scrawl, go over each finger and just scroll the ones that look the most important or the most preserved that Itchi was working on.
Sounds good to me.
This little piggy has this rune, and this little piggy's got that one. I don't know what they mean, but I sleep better at night knowing.
I guess. The last thing I wanted to do was, like, essentially go overing the runes of the protective circle and then go overing the ones I carved in onto the cart and see if there's any way I can improve it.
You want to say if you can improve the cart? All right. Yeah, okay. Sleight of hand.
Take a guidance.
Alright, give me a real quick second. I'm refreshing because the music isn't playing.
It's playing for me.
Wasn't for me.
It's playing
For me.
very softly.
Byron just has all of his notes out because he doesn't know what he needs to write this down, so he just has his star chart in the back so it's open. He's like, sees her working, and he
Just has a bunch of freaking paper out. Hear this and hear that.
There we go. Alright, so... If I remember correctly, I have advantage. Yeah, I have advantage on sleight of hand checks because of one of my runes. So plus 1d4. And now I'm not hearing the clickety clacks. Great.
Maybe it's your audio default, the audio device.
I'm trying. I'm just refreshing again. Doesn't matter.
All right, with the 14, no, nothing you can improve.
All right.
Seems
least I
as good
tried.
as you can get at the moment.
Well, the preparations on my end are done. What about you all?
almost got it. Hang on. Just really quickly, making sure he's got all the. He's checking every finger.
I've
Koarl,
done
do
all
you
the-
have all?
Huh?
Are you prepared to venture forth?
Just looks around. I don't know. Yes.
Oh, got so deep on us.
All right.
We can either
Uh.
continue in the fog, or there is a house over here. To the right.
Yeah, you and Kyle, you and Hop went to investigate that place. Does anything seem out of normal aside from the abundant foliage?
It's just the crystal.
This one.
Yeah. We found only the crystal.
I'm not referring to that house. This one to the right.
Oh.
There's another house.
Something
Uh,
along
Actually, I can tell you what that is. That is part of a roof peeking up over the chasm. Angular.
Oh, is it just acting as like a ramp or something?
Yes.
Updated.
Oh, never mind.
The
Well,
sigil is on the
what's
card.
left of a
yes.
house probably is more like it.
Yes.
Good.
As much
then
as I know that we probably don't want to go back in the fog, I don't see another way around it unless one of you knows the lay of the land better than us.
we are already prepared enough.
I think so too.
Alright,
Uh,
you pack up camp?
No. Is it cool if I complain about something real quick?
Yeah.
I really don't like how the Orochi token just continuously moves ahead of me whenever I'm moving my token. I'd
Well,
much
that's-
rather have it snap because it's not snapping. It just moves every single time. Every single time I have to place it back. I have to place it back onto him. Every single time. Watch this shit. Oh,
Yep.
I guess not.
Problem fixed.
I
Thanks.
will say I
Except
do
that
not
one time.
see this
We don't talk
happening.
about those types.
fuck. Grab the cart by accident.
Hey guys, I'm on top of the cart.
Be careful up there, Carl.
Alright, I'll move you guys into the fog.
Ah,
Ah! Here we go.
Here we go.
The fuck?
Hop gets like a bad feeling, remembering that he almost died in this fog instantaneously.
He's dragging away from me. He's drifting away.
Slowly, I noticed that. My bad.
Well,
As you
oh.
guys pursue further, you guys still hear the groaning sounds, but for the most part, things seem to not go near the cart, but you can see them on the edges of the fog. Make your perception checks.
I can't because I'm clicked onto the card. I can't click on Biran.
Same, my can't click on
You should have a hotbar automatically somewhere on the screen.
And also, you can pull
Well,
up your
if you're
character
not-
sheet if you just press C.
Yep,
but if
that
you're
too.
not if you're not selected your token, the hotbar shrinks to the wagon.
Oh.
Oh wow, 17.
Wait, what?
I am blind.
The Biran.
Oh, did I crit that?
Yes.
Yeah. Nonchalantly critting again. Alright.
I can hear everything.
Nice.
Actually, this is a good thing. Up ahead of you, you see a ramp. What looks like a broken side of a roof. Then you notice above you, part of the chasm is a torn down building with half of the roof missing, and that roof seems to be a ramp upwards.
Does it look stable enough to traverse up with a cart?
Hard to tell in the fog, but for the most part, it seems pretty safe. To the southern part, you see more of the chasm, most continuous.
Oh man.
Does this look like there's anything explorable, or is it just destruction?
Well, you can keep going southwards to see if there's another path upwards, possibly more stable. Or you can traverse up this ramp.
Well, guys, it looks like there's a ramp over here. Whatever you could call a ramp, based on the roof of a building, basically sliding off into the muck. But we could use it to get up out of the chasm, or we could traverse deeper.
I would
Yeah.
advise the safest option, because if this cabin tips over and this sigil breaks off, then we would be stuck in the fog and have to run to safety.
You got a point. I can handle a horse, but I can't speak for the wagon. So
I saw a different path further behind us.
Let's take our time.
Right.
keep your eyes and ears peeled.
This time, I'm gonna actually move
Koarl
this
opens his
first.
eyes.
What is that?
Our circle of
Koarl
protection.
opens his eyes.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just gonna get you guys moving further.
I thought we were going up the ramp.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's too sketchy.
It's
Okay.
there if we need it, but it.
I know you guys are moving
Right.
sideways, just I don't want to spin you guys around because
Tokyo trip.
Yeah.
fuck, Byron can drift this cart like no one's business.
Alright, as
Yeah.
you reach this point, you see an actual ramp upwards with a overhanging roof. But you also see to the south, it seems the chasm leads further out this way. But this seems like a more stable road-like way up.
Well, this definitely looks better.
Safer, for sure.
The chasm does go deeper, though. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather get a little elevation from whatever's down here, but what can I say? I'm just the driver.
Yeah. I think this ramp is safe. We should go here.
May as well inspect it while we have the time.
So, when are we leaving?
Alright.
When are we leaving?
Yeah.
Now. Well, he just cracks the whip, going forward. Up the
Alright.
ramp.
I mean, like, going back home.
We have not done our job yet. Coarl.
When are we going
will be
home?
Can't believe it, bro. You can speak the English language.
As you traverse up the ramp, you'll see that more of the chasm has destroyed this part. And you see bits of the roof falling to the ground. But for the most part, the creatures, often the edges of the fog, stop at the chasm.
Does it look like this is a ramp right here that goes up? Or is that just part of the cliff face?
That's part of the cliff face.
Alright.
Boop. Let's move forward through this rough terrain, and you reach the edge of the town. Welcome. Make me perception checks at this moment.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking
Hey,
Iron's dice got in my fucking way.
I got it.
8,
Wait a minute, I thought that was a...
8,
What?
7, 0, 3. Well, Hop seems to be.
I see.
What do I change? I want to change my dice. I don't like it. It looks ugly.
If you go to the gear, open up active modules? No. Config settings. You can find it there.
Okay.
There's a lot of buildings with there's a lot of buildings with roofs, and some of them with roofs that are completely caved in on each other. This place seems pretty abandoned. But just barely, you hear something. Wait, get away from me! Just off in the distance. Almost like a whisper.
Do we hear it exactly like that?
Hop hears that.
Oh.
I mean,
It's like,
Hey,
it sounded very distant and almost barely catching it.
hey, since like there's something going on over there. There's like a guy like I don't know, like probably two guys arguing or something. I don't know, like two people, but
What
off
are
in
they
the
saying?
distance, very very far away.
what were they saying?
They were saying, what was it? Get off me?
Get away from me.
Oh, get away from me! Get away
Close
from
enough.
me!
So someone's in trouble.
If
I
someone's
think
in
so.
trouble, we need to go help them.
I agree with this statement.
Well, let's not dally then. Let's go.
I know what that word means.
Forward.
Guide Byron to where you think the sound is.
While
From
we're
where did this sound came from?
It came from further in.
We have to go further in.
Alright. As soon as you guys reach the town, the fog goes away.
Oh.
Like in the entire area, or
Oh, just up here. The chasm still seems deeply filled with the shadow and fog. But up here, it seems the fog dissipates enough that it's not obscuring.
just be safe for now.
A lot easier to see now. You can see this whole place has been retaken and overgrown by nature.
Nature is a fickle mistress.
Alright,
Do we want to leave the cart here, or do we want to push it forward further?
Further, case the fog returns.
We should not lose track of this.
Probably just stay in it. Oh.
Well, unless you guys are gonna like speed the fuck away, she's just gonna walk alongside, slither alongside it.
Yeah, we're kind of just like slow moving cart moving into the hamlet or town,
alright.
whichever it is. Yeah.
There Orochi goes, drifting off.
Alright, Orochi just keeps drifting further and further away.
He's heading to space. Goodbye, Orochi.
Orochi.
must return to my world. He's just wrapped around a balloon. Whee!
I'll have to use temp art for now.
Oh, don't go.
What?
Man, this place sounds lone. It's like lonely.
Uh, what?
This place seems so lonely.
Ah. I'm sure it has friends.
You traverse further.
I hope so.
You reach about here. Make me perception checks.
Now with my cooler new dice, I'm sure.
Oh my god, my dice got fucking moved. I'm so pissed. It was a 19 and then it got moved to a fucking...
Alright. 18 and 22. With those two, just barely Alencia and Hop, you guys see a man with red hair and a lab coat, I guess, just sprinting. And he looks like he's getting chased by Shadow. You see him running off from over here, out of this building and off outwards. Ah!
Come,
Can I
we should
try?
make haste.
Wave towards him.
She will dash towards this
Speed.
with her monk speed.
Oh, we're just going.
Oh, you could take the cot.
Yeah, I have to get my token.
Right.
Yeah, we can't even
Right.
use our tokens.
Right.
Football picks up Koarl.
Let's just park this here.
Alright.
Come on, man. I've only got a 25
The
speed.
shadows you saw running this way ran and then dissipated, as if they weren't there. But you hear the sounds of huffing and puffing just around
We're
the
gonna
corner.
blow our house down.
Right. I'm gonna get
We
rid
should
of the
check
cart
the spells real quick.
temporarily. I know where it is.
She'll peek around the corner.
Just messing with my camera. Alright, as soon as you peek around the corner, you see a man just leaning against the wall, catching his breath, and then... Ah! Holy shit!
I'm rich.
He will adjust his coat and change it.
Oh?
He will adjust his coat and brush himself off and stand up. Oh, pardon me. I didn't think anyone was here.
We've only just arrived.
Oh, Thought it was just the shadows and things. Well, I'm rude. Hi, my name is Dr. Zariah.
Oh, fuck. Nick, do I recognize that? I mean, I've never actually met them in person yet, but considering Itchi's background.
Yes. Oh, this isn't the one you remember. Looks like him. Seems a little different.
Is his research into cloning known?
Not fully.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Hop.
Ah. My, you are a tiny creature. Slimekin. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
My name is Alencia.
Nice to meet you all. Huh. Well, this, I have a problem I need dealt with, and, well, just my luck, people show up. There's, well, if you've already been through this town and the chasm, you know there's something absolutely wrong with this place. That's my main goal, is to, get rid of it. But my sciences can only go so far. Like, I tried experimentation of the shadows, see if I could find a weakness to them, but every time I got a...
They don't like fire.
Oh? Well, that's
They
good
don't-
to
they
know.
don't-
Well, every attempt I've tried to extract anything of these shadows, it dissipates. So it's been really hard on me to research this stuff.
The protection.
Plus, they've overrun my lab, this area entirely. So I don't have full access anymore. I've been just running around scrounging what I can. And then I got chased, and then you found me.
Do you want to come with us?
I mean, better in numbers, eh?
If you
There
show
was
us-
another person with me, but it was just me.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Itchi, you were messing around with those runes, and they seemed to kind of ward off any uglies that were trying to mess with us. Maybe that'll help him.
Actually, yeah.
I'm sure.
Make me a
I'm
perception.
not sure what he's looking for exactly.
Make me a perception check from where you guys are.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Man, today's just not your day, huh?
I'm just distracted by Dr. Zariah.
Zariah leans against.
Today's my day. Don't worry.
Itchi and Koarl are more distracted by the strange Yuan-Ti man, who looks more human than Yuan-Ti. You notice he does have scales on his face and neck, reaching downwards, but for the most part, he looks normal. Well, his eyes as well, similar to Ishi's eyes. Well, what they used to look like. Off in the distance, to the south of you, you see a statue of a wizard, or at least a humanoid holding a book. The statue is very overgrown and retaken by nature, but make me a history check.
All of us, or just Alencia?
Well, Lindsay and Hop got the highest checks.
So just them.
Oh,
Damn!
man.
Wicked. All right.
Rodman knows his history.
I know my history.
This is a statue of, well, what used to be one of the noble family's higher, oldest members. The members of the one second. Their name is really hard to pronounce.
This is Biran.
No,
Biran? Who fucking knows at this point?
Almost as hard as my name.
Oh, Von Shadra.
Oh,
Alright.
yes.
So these mages used to be, and still are, extreme high mages that run the schools and in the major cities in the Scalect Dominion. This is one of the oldest ones lost to time, their name at least. But they were at least once the leader of this town. And they used to have a town like this until it was overrun. They lost their land and weren't given any more, so they just have, well, their schools and their noble estate. No one fully really remembers what happened here. Sorry, I was just gonna lean over and stretch his back, and you guys hear a couple cracks, then he goes, "Whoa! Fuck, that feels better." Alright, I'm good to go.
If you need.
Oh, that will come in handy. Well.
Koarl squashes.
Well, Dr. Zariah, you are a very hard man to find. Besides the experimentation, why are you out here?
Oh. 'Cause my lab is resident here.
That doesn't sound right to me, does it?
No, that sounds pretty normal. You would know that Zariah had many, many labs, but he never told anyone where they exactly were, except for the main lab where they worked in the actual main city. That lab is well known. The other labs were secret to him and his sister.
I see. Well, if you show us where your lab is, I can potentially ward it.
Good luck. It's in the chasm.
Deep.
You saw that massive building on your way in, right?
I assume he's referring to this one over here.
For sure, yes.
Okay.
The one that you guys, like, rode under on your way in.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, my lab is roughly beneath it, but the entrances within the chasm hard to see through all that fog, which is why it got overrun and lost for me. I've been trying to find ways of getting rid of it, but all my tools are in my lab.
Well, like I said, the protection runes that we have procured along our way here have proven sufficient to warding the fog.
Of course. Magic this, magic that. Very well, I will go with your magic plan.
Another
Arta?
option is to just temporarily protect it with sigils and move your lab somewhere else.
Hard to move something that's built underground somewhere else.
Well, you take what's inside and bring it inside another building.
Avocado.
There are many vacant buildings, as you said.
I guess I could deconstruct and reconstruct. That's fine.
The fog is
I'll have to make
less
another
here.
one of myself to do that. That's fine. Alright. Well, there's much more to this town than just, well, the chasm and my lab. The city is very abandoned. There's plenty of things to muck about. I'd say before we go down there, I'd prefer we at least get a layout of the area. We have a better chance of finding it.
Of
Koarl was just
course.
like
Sounds good.
absently nodding towards it.
So basically, he just wants us to like look about first.
Yep. There's a lot of buildings, interiors.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, how long have you been here? Can you give us any information noteworthy about this place, or did you just stumble in?
Oh, no. I've been here for quite a few years, actually, before it fell. Though time kinda does wander. I didn't even know the whole place was overrun at all until I left, and that's when I lost my lab. And those residents
I
had
thought-
no idea I was down there. I wasn't doing anything to the residents. I don't experiment on people.
Very well. Well, we can split up and search around. If there's any hint or tiny semblance of a fog, please stay away from it. But we should group up. 2 people each sounds fine.
Alright, who wants to pair up then?
I think I shall pair up with the doctor.
I got
Oh.
Koarl and Orochi.
Hey, yo, that's not fair. You got 3 people.
Yeah, bro.
Alright. Then I go with Itchi.
Yes.
Well, hold on. Perhaps Koarl should pair up with Itchi or Hop, and Biran should do the same.
Why you say that?
Because someone inclined to more physical and one inclined to
Oh.
more magical is more balanced to and versatile to the situation.
That is true. Alright.
Then I'll stare down Hop.
Alright.
Pickup's child.
Drinking
Good luck to you
buddies.
Meet back here and report your findings, please.
Okay.
We do.
What is wrong, Koarl?
Nothing. Can you put me down, please?
What's
Hasn't
wrong?
forgotten about the monstrosity he saw.
I mean, Itchy sees no issue. She doesn't even know Koarl saw.
Koarl, if you're not comfortable, we can trade, man.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's just please put me down.
Itchy looks sad at this, but puts Koarl down anyway.
Koarl hits puberty.
Oh,
It's
what
not a puberty thing. It's just he remembers
Yeah.
funny
Eating a creature.
eating a man,
Whole.
eating a gnome.
I remember the scary lady eating nose. So many nose, so many whores.
It was just one.
It was just one.
To be fair, it was just one.
It was.
Just one, my lord.
Hey, yo, watch this, Orochi's gonna start drifting away from me. But if you close your eyes...
Oh man, I had to refresh because I fucked my Google.
If nothing changed at all...
Is this like an open area in here?
Mm-hmm. The roof is collapsed in, but for the most part, it's... Yeah, you can walk in.
Choose where we go, Koarl.
Ooh.
He just points
Books.
in this direction.
Alright.
Hop looks excited.
Beautiful.
see several books and other utensils and things surrounded about this circular table.
Do I see any book that looks like very interesting to me? Like a main book?
Make
or
me an investigation.
anything? Sure I do.
Can I make one as well?
Yes,
for
you may.
in the area?
Ugh.
Our dice crashed into each other.
Yeah.
Yo, there are books in here.
No, definitely books.
That is true.
He's the Gobgo Gabble Lab.
So, do we sense any book? I think we know.
Yeah. With 7 and an 8, oh, there's a lot of. Well, there's a few books that look like they were scribbled into that were not finished. Several books that are bound, but nothing of extreme interest. As most of these books, you can't even read them.
Oh.
Are there any books that look like they have most? Are there any like blank books?
Mm-hmm. There's a book
I'm
that only has the first page written into. The rest of it is blank.
What is this? Can I read what it says?
What languages do
No.
you speak?
I speak Druidic, Sylvan, and Celestial.
Brokenly.
Broken.
Yes, you can understand it, kind of. You start reading what seems similar to Sylvan, but is more similar to Elvish. Sylvan is more like Old English type. So there is some correlation, some similarities, but it's
Koarl.
bad translation.
So you said that it's only written on the first page, the rest
Yeah.
are blank. Yes.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna take this book.
All right.
Where are some places of note, Doctor?
Dr. Zariah has had an aneurysm.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
I guess you want to
Let's
finish
get
with
going.
Hop, and then
Yes.
you can move on to the other group.
Don't have like a book that's alive.
You can't. I don't think you can summon that yet. until,
Alright,
like, second level.
Roof of this building has collapsed in, and there's you see bookshelves that are destroyed and books scattered everywhere.
Who are we on to?
You.
Oh, okay.
That's what you see is books underneath rubble and stuff.
Can I try to like pick up one of these books?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I just like
Give me let's go with investigation to see if you can find a book that is not super duper under all the rubble and stuff. All right.
Help action.
Help action. Nice.
okay. So what with advantage now?
Some of these buildings were abandoned, and some other things were taken with them. Some of them did not have time.
I got an 18.
Wait, wasn't? Oh no, that was a 1.
As
Oh.
we're walking, I'm going to insight check to make sure he's not leading me somewhere nefarious.
Oh, yeah. By all
I
means.
I did my investigation check.
All right. You find a book that is not covered by rubble. You pick it up. And what languages can you speak?
Aqua and Celestial and Abyssal.
All right.
Oh wait, was it Abyssal? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me check.
Celestial.
Celestial and Common.
Nice. Oh, all right. You actually can read this book, as it's written strangely in Ogwen, or Primordial. So, the book reads this. The Adventures of Grimwell. The upside down Gripply.
I'm just gonna spend some time reading this.
Oh. besides-
Alencia, you don't suspect he is leading you anywhere nefarious. He's actually pretty... He's been honest with you from the start.
Great.
He doesn't seem like... Even when he said he doesn't experiment on other people, he was being truthful. He takes you here. Oh. Do you understand magic or runes and things? 'Cause I sure fucking don't.
Well, I am learned, so perhaps.
Right.
She'll look at it.
Alright. Make me a Arcana check. During that, I'm gonna give Koarl an excerpt from this book. The Adventures of Grimmel the Upside Down Gripply and his compatriots. That's what it says inside the book. As well as page 1, chapter 1. The Flip.
Besides books, does it look like there's anything else in here?
Make me a perception check to see if you... Or perception or investigation if you want to hands and knees look. Yeah, it's the book goes about an adventure of this Gripply who constantly likes to walk on the top of ceilings of caves. And that's why they called him the Upside Down Gripply, because he liked being upside down. He was a ranger, so he was very good with his bow, but he just, for some reason, confused his party the entire time with him. He never told them why he did it, or why he loved being upside down on the roof. He just did it. And that's what it's like. The whole book is about. It's just like him constantly being upside down. They were once in the throne room of a great king, and they decided to walk up the walls and be upside down and talk to the king while on the roof. It was basically yelling, but he did it.
So which campaign was this, Nikki? This is
This is not a campaign. This was a whole story I made up. So I have a lot of like excerpt books I've made for this whole thing.
I like this. I'm keeping this book.
Right.
Maybe that's an ancestor of mine.
Anyway,
Anyways, Alencia with a
just take off my book and pocket my book.
15. These runes are actually very similar to something it's Elvish, actually. Or Elvish runes. These were Elvish runes. You think they vaguely translate to protection from evil and good. And though the runes are faded and it's not glowing, but they're there, just need to be rescribed.
She will take out her pocketbook and begin sketching it.
Alright, sounds good.
Is there is this crystal ball here on the counter? Like, is this a real one?
Yeah, all the things that are on the table are actually there.
Hob gonna pick up the crystal ball and just takes it with him.
Okie dokie.
I have a ball now.
Uh-oh.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, Hop.
Oh shit!
Get back in the
just-
corner, you.
And I just wanted a ball.
Alright. You feel a strange presence try and enter your mind as soon as you touch the orb. And then, in a blink of an eye appears on the orb looking directly at you. It's like a serpentine eye, and then it fades before you could say anything.
Do I see anything with my true sight when I look at the crystal ball?
All right. So, the orb is, well, when the eye disappears, you notice something, that its visage stretches under the table. The eye still seems somewhat appearing to you, but it's attached to something. But it's hard to see as it's obstructed by this desk.
Can I Hub is gonna turn over to Byron and is gonna go like, Byron, come here. There's like a weird eye thingy in this ball. It looked at me when I touched it.
Then I'd recommend not touching it again.
But I want to know what it is.
Itshi, as you looked into the rubble and stuff, you mostly just found books.
Yeah, I know.
He keeps getting further away.
Well, just taking a quick peek. It's like an empty room.
Byron, do you approach?
Yeah, I approach.
All right.
Ah.
Sorry.
You saw an
For a split
eye?
moment,
Something?
you look at the orb, and an eye appears as well, and then goes back to a normal orange orb.
Then
Well,
you
that's-
saw.
It's like you see a
Is-
black slit, and then it closes.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's... I don't know what to make of that, man.
Me an Arcana check. Or a nature check.
Wait, what am I better at?
They should use the same.
Oh.
I'm bad at both.
Yeah, same.
I'm
Let's
actually
go with
really good at
nature,
Arcana.
'cause Druid.
Let's go with Arcana, and I rolled a 1. I have -1.
No, that's me.
Oh, never mind. I have a
minus
9.
2.
Unless it's an eye of a creature, the only thing you can discern is, well, not many creatures have slits for eyes. Well, you as a Gripply, you know you have, like, eyes like that. You also know that some Yuan-Ti have that type of eye, and dragons.
Okay, so
Like,
it has
two-
like.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I will give you this. Too big for a Gripply or a Yuan-Ti eye.
So I basically think it's like a dragon type.
That's the only thing you can discern, at least.
Can I pick up another book?
Hella.
I thi-
Make me another investigation and see what you find.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'd recommend just not messing with that.
You
I
find
wanna-
you find a book that's like trapped under some rubble, but it has like a brightly colored spine and cover, and you pick it up, and it says this. Mr. Bubbles Cooking Extravaganza. Cookbook.
I pocket that book.
He's just finding all the gem titles.
Alencia is going to see if she can activate the protection of evil
Right.
on this room.
All right. Well, as a drow or an elf, you are natural to magics and stuff, so I will allow this. Make me a sleight of hand to see if you can retrace the runes using a bit of your own internal magic to see if you can
No.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm much better at holding a pencil than tracing something with my finger.
Says every
All
single
right.
artist.
As you attempt this, you accidentally inscribe a different rune.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
That's not high. It's not high at all.
It's worse. It's low.
Could it?
Do not fuck with runes unless.
You summon God.
All right. The rune glows red. And it starts pulsating.
Great. We have protected this town from evil.
Koarl, come along now.
I thought someone had your titles in here.
There's so
more
many
books
good
below
titles in here.
In the bookstore.
Zariah's gonna look at the thing. I hope that is what it means.
Is
Sure.
there any?
Red is for evil, so now it keeps away evil.
Come
Sure.
along, Koarl.
Is there any like papers or books that are talking about this orb that I
Oh.
can read? Like anything that describes this orb, what it is, or something?
If Biran helps you, yes, there is. There's one that is written in Elvish. It's right next to it. They can slightly disconcern because of the similarities of Sylvan and Elvish. So, yeah. It'd be way better if you had an elf.
Byron.
I wonder what's... I've never fully explored this city, town. I've been to the garden and a couple houses.
Where would you like to explore that you haven't already?
I was wondering what these two little sheds were carrying.
Alright, let's go to next door.
Can you help me read this book? It talks about the orb, so we know what we're working with.
Oh boy.
There's not a lot I can make out of this.
No
I'm
worries.
not, I'm not
Make
proficient
sense
in
of this.
Elvish. I can get some of it, but I'm sure
I mean,
Alencia would probably be better at reading something like this.
Koarl and Itshi, you guys walk over here and you guys see this rune glowing red.
I'd like to make an
What?
Arcana check to see what the hell this will do.
I'd like to see what the fuck this is doing.
Are you guys metagaming in there?
No.
Okay.
What is skill? Arcana?
Yep.
Do I get advantage because I'm a rune knight or anything?
Ooh.
Just
Uh,
asking now in case.
no advantage. This is Elven runes, a little different.
I know Elvish. Fuck!
Oh, if you know Elvish, you will see the rune. Oh, then you can read the inscription on the rune. Koarl,
Yeah.
that is not a protection against evil or good. That's
What is it?
a little worse.
What
What's
is
been
that?
described?
Oh no.
Do I know what it is specifically?
Yeah, it's like a homing beacon for something.
What?
Can I? What does
Every
it say?
time it's over, sir.
Nuclear launch detected.
Yep.
This rune as an old rune that has not been used in a long time, and it was inscribed by accident, as it is very similar to inscribing protection from good and evil, and sometimes gets fucked up.
What does it say?
It is a beacon calling forth from the Sylvan Empire something. You're not sure what, as you don't know much about the Sylvan Empire other than that they're twats. That don't, they're prude elves that don't like other elves or ones that are not of Eladrin kind. Or wood elf.
What's your curse term for hell?
What?
What's your curse term for hell?
You have a curse term like hell.
Yeah, like in traditional D&D, like by the 9 hells,
By the ire.
by the ire.
Language.
Who put this here? Fucking no, scratch this out.
You're just gonna destroy the rune?
Well,
Oh, that sounds like my party.
well,
If you
yeah,
want to
just
just
fucking-
slash out the rune, that's fine.
Yeah, no, we don't need one of these. Fuck this.
Out of character, is the one that I sketched in my pocketbook the correct one, and I
Yeah,
just
the one you
did it
sketched-
improperly?
Yeah, the one you sketched in your book is proper, but then you accidentally
Okay.
ruined it.
I gotcha.
It
You
just
sneeze in the middle of drawing it, and you're like, oh, that's probably fine.
She'll
Nah, it's
investigate
fine.
these
Smash.
poor rocks.
These ones are written in Abyssal.
Oh wait, I don't know
Let
that.
me see.
I know Abyssal.
Do I? No. I do not. Do I recognize the language?
You do recognize it as similar language to the runes that you guys saw on the hand on your way in.
Okay. She hasn't asked no if her party at all speaks that, so she'll just step outside for a moment since she hears them clearly. Be right back.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Byron, can you read it?
Guess so.
I think it'd be better if we had someone
Oh.
more of the Elvish persuasion read this.
What is it you need?
Hello, Alencia.
Greetings.
Ah.
Just dealing with this
Let-
rune. Somebody activated.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
gonna take this book.
It was calling something dangerous.
I'll make a deception check.
Oh, why make a deception?
Well,
Koarl
Oh,
blindly believes you, regardless of what you get.
you're not doing very
that's
well.
And she looks back at her book. Anyway, I was looking for someone who can perhaps speak Abyssal.
Oh, I speak Abyssal.
Read it more precisely.
Also,
Great. In the next room over.
fuck.
I mean, that's still higher.
Yeah.
She did not hide her.
Don't worry, guys.
Blame.
I was actually pretending to lie to you guys.
Alright.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Meanwhile,
That's
back
trash.
over here with Hop and Byron. Hop and Byron, as you guys read through the book, you can discern about a few words that you can decipher of translation between Elvish and Sylvan. You discern Great One. Surgery. Oh, no. Great One. Oh, what's the other?
Not so great one.
No. I'm trying to think of another word for like,
I don't.
when you replace your parts and stuff.
Replace your
Augmentation.
Yeah.
Great One, augmentation, and field.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, that's the most I can get out of it, but most of it's written in like an Elvish tongue. We probably give it. Alencia probably be able to read this better than us, but. I
Should
don't
we
wanna
go
move it-
bring it to her?
No, I say we leave it here. I don't want to. I don't want to mess with too much in here. As much as
Man.
there's stuff that we can. Actually, can I make a check to see if there's anything in here aside from the orb that seems kind of out of place? Aside from, since there's books and there's magic materials here, but is there anything that kind of stands out?
Deception.
Can I
I
do
just
it
tried
too?
to, I just.
I'm
I
just kidding.
almost rolled it.
I'm kidding. Yes, you can discern that there's a lot of things in here. Actually, a lot of the there's a couple books that are bound, some with well, this one literally has a tiny skull embedded into the hardcover. There's a couple vials and things and containers on pedestals. And there's a stone tablet with blood writing on it.
Oh,
Always take the bound books. They always prove to be useful.
It's at least
That's what.
2 books bound in chains, and there is a singular book bound in strange leather and bound in chains.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna inspect the one that's bound in chains. Like, not like open it, but I'm gonna pick it up and like check see like if there's anything written on it that I can discern from the cover.
So the strange leather one, or like the normal book?
The
bound
strange
in...
one.
The strange one. Okay. You pick it up, and you hear this. Oh, good. Finally, someone answers. Are you
hello?
the one to take me back?
I mean, where are we going? I need details, man. Also, your book.
This is my prison. Are you the one to release?
Well, that depends. Well, again, he's just kind of like looking around because he knows it's coming from the book because he just touched it, but he's like, well, he's very confused on what he's supposed to do. Level with me. Are you evil?
Evil? Ah, you mortals and your strange quarries of good and evil. I am just me.
All right, that's fair.
Do I hear the voice?
No.
Or do I just see Biran
Talking to himself. But he's holding the strange leather-bound and chained item.
Okay. Can I? Oh, okay.
Let's. Why don't we go talk to Alencia about this book here? The one that I'm holding. I know I look crazy, because I doubt you didn't hear anything, did you?
Absolutely not. You talk to yourself. Did
Yeah,
the book
and
speak to you?
It did.
Huh?
I know that's weird, but I mean, you like books. Why don't
Yeah.
Why don't you and me try and figure this one out ourselves?
All right.
I put the book in my bag.
All
Okay,
right.
I put the
The
elvish book.
The pounding
I put-
voice near your that sounded in your head goes away as soon as you let go.
All right. Let's go find the others and see if we can figure out what's going on with this and that thing.
All right.
Meanwhile,
I have a question.
hi. I might have an answer.
Do I have a book that I can summon that is alive? Question mark.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'd like to summon that.
You're gonna summon your awakened spellbook.
Maybe not yet. Not yet. I don't know specifically what it does.
Your spellbook
Is sentient.
Yeah.
That's a lot of books.
Damn.
Well, you can't conjure forth it yet. You just have it. Like, yeah, it's got sentience, but it's just a book you have in your hand, in your possession.
No, so it
Can't-
doesn't.
You can't actually manifest mine until 6th level.
I thought it was like a funny little floating book thing that's like, hey.
Oh,
You
it will talk soon.
Okay.
Itchi, could you go assist Dr. Zariah and translate?
Mm.
Ooh, runes.
Ah.
Then Koarl waddled away.
Hello.
What?
You seem familiar.
I am of House Basilisk, Dr. Zariah.
Oh, I am of House Severus. It's only just me and my sister.
I'm Koarl.
Yes, this is
Unless my
Koarl.
sister has somehow decided to breed. guess you could count my other selves as brothers. Don't worry about it. This one here, though, this one seems to be a linked rune. Not sure what it does.
Alright, what do I need to make?
Well, this time it is Advantage Arcana.
Can I help them with the Arcana? No, wait, they already have advantage.
Yeah.
Can I make my Arcana?
You can make your own if you want.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, like 13. I don't have any intelligence. I need a band of intelligence.
Hey guys, I got a 10. Tee.
That's what I should.
13 and 10, it's going to be the same information. These runes are connecting runes. To what? You have no idea yet. But you know that these 4 at least link to each other and link to something else.
Do they look like they would activate in a particular order?
No, seems they would activate at the same time. Huh. Well, other than they're connected, I can't really find anything else out about them. Runes are a bit faded for me to read.
Can I fix that?
You can?
Yeah, let me re-inscribe the runes and make them pretty.
Alright. If you want to do it to all of them, full sleight of hand checks.
4?
Yep.
And I get advantage on every single one. Bam! 20, 17, 22, 24.
Alencia
Wow.
will watch and make sure how to do it right next time.
Watches
hands,
intently.
Snaps fingers.
Impressive.
You just hear drilling and fucking
Uh,
power tools.
With quick succession and accuracy, Itshi manages to inscribe all of them. Pretty good. Now, as you've rolled really high for it, you figured out what they can connect to. The hand.
The hand? Can I roll a... Is that a history check I can roll?
No.
Oh,
The
there's
hand
hands
sticking
that-
out of the ground in front of the town. These are meant to be placed
no.
in specific locations just on the outskirts of the town to ward away the rest. It'll have the main ward and then the connecting wards. But these were,
Good.
for some reason, moved back inside.
Whoever abandoned this town
Make
did
me
it
an
on
investigation.
Me?
Or perception, Ishi, as you are going to be right next to these things and probably notice it.
I'm better at investigation because I have a -2
'Kay.
in wisdom.
That's fine.
Advantage or no?
Normal.
It's just
Please
a
roll
mo-
high. 14.
Good. These rocks were moved recently. You don't know how recent, but there's less dust on them than the rest of the building.
I would say very recently. Someone else is here, potentially.
Oh, and to me, I thought I was alone besides you all arrived.
These are what protect town from the fog.
Well,
I connect to the main one across the cavern.
the strange shadowy fog. I honestly don't know where that came from, but this town, after its fall, I guess, just accumulated the fog. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I was in my lab.
How heavy do these look?
You could lift them. You and
I could, maybe. 12?
Alencia with
I got a
help
10 and 10.
could. Alencia and Koarl together could move one, but Itshi, you can move one by yourself.
Unless they are naturally strong, there could be more than one.
Well, I don't think that bodes well for me. I'm not a fighter. Though if you ever get injured, I am willing to help you. I have plenty of my medical expertise is quite up there. Plus, I also have other ways of helping.
Really? Perhaps we could share notes.
Notices.
There's a party going on in here.
Oh,
Yes, we found runes that connect to each other.
Ooh.
they are the protection runes of the town.
Of the hands?
Yes.
Ooh.
However, they were moved in recent times.
Oh.
At least you guys made progress. We just found a room filled with creepy books and an orb with an eyeball.
Have
I
you
don't know
finished
what I'm
exploring?
Oh, you found that room. Be careful of that. Be careful of the eye.
Yeah, we actually
Yeah.
brought. Yeah,
Yeah.
we touched it, and he seems all right, but he said he felt weird, and there was an eyeball, and then we
Oh,
brought this book to kind of ask Alencia if she could give us a hand with it. I'm not fluent in Elvish.
Yeah, I think it wanted I think it's a dragon kind of thing in there, and it wanted to get him to my head. I give Itchi the book about the orb.
alright.
Can you read that for me?
Which one is this?
It's just the book that was next to the orb.
Yes.
Alright, the book that was next to the orb, that was written in Elvish. So, Alencia, you read it, and it reads exactly this. After discovering after finding this great old one's eye, we've been experimenting with it to see what kind of things we could do. We were attempting an augmentation of one of our own to see if we can augment one of our own eyes to see what they see. But over time, the rest of the rest of us started going crazy, so we had to seal it off.
Probably a good idea that I haven't touched it again.
Yes, perhaps.
It's
Perhaps
really-
you shouldn't touch things you don't understand.
That is true, maybe. I will keep that in my back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Soraya reaches into his lab coat,
It is a priority.
pulls out a little container, and then pulls out what looks to be a small stick and lights it. It's in his mouth.
Did you acquire anything else? From the
No, just creepy looking things were there. We haven't touched at all.
No other
Well-
books?
I got this one. He reaches into his bag and he pulls out the book that only has something written on the first page. I was gonna give it to Kyle. I mean, he looked like he wanted something to draw in, but I can't really make out what it says on the. It's another one of them Elvish things. And she shows it to Alencia. Just the first page, and says, "Oh, that's all that's written."
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna-
Day one of this weird, strange leather-bound book, or whatever it is. I haven't decided to break the chains, but it
That's not
talks
the-
to me.
Yeah,
I think
just
I'm gonna
talking about-
try and make a deal with it. That's the first paragraph. Oh, like, first part. Second part.
Oh.
I have a day two. I've somehow convinced it to not harm me, but I've been noticing some strange things happening around my colleagues. I fear I may have done something wrong. Day 3. Everything went to shit. The town's runes are diminished. The town is overrun by God knows what. And it cuts off.
Damn.
Well,
It looks like the ink is spilled, and like there might have been more writing, but it seems like it was something happened while they were writing it.
Yes.
okay, so don't
Dark.
make deals with strange chained books. Good note.
Yeah.
Something tells me
I
that
mean, some of those tomes are sealed for a reason. I don't mess
Yeah, that
with
makes
magic
sense.
myself for that exact reason. You never know what you could find. This
You
is why
didn't
I
touch-
find great pleasure in my sciences. The only reason it'll fuck up is because I did something wrong, not because some entity is deeming that I did something wrong.
Alencia, after hearing that, will look towards the group that wasn't with her and says, "So we've already heard that you've touched things. You haven't unsealed or released anything, have you?"
No.
No.
It's
Koarl opens up his bucket to reveal the 2 books that he has.
Ooh, what kind of books do you have?
I wanna...
I don't have to roll
I'm not
deception.
gonna-
We haven't unsealed anything.
They
That
have.
is true.
Yeah.
There are no
They're
lies
being
behind the
truth to you.
question you asked.
Did
okay.
you take any other books? But besides these?
Carl holds out their books.
This one's about a frog.
Ooh,
This one's about
Frog?
This one's about
All right, fine. Byron will reach into his bag and he'll pull out the one that was talking. He's holding it by the chain, though.
You return. Are you going to help me?
He's gonna take a step back. Now, before you go saying anything, like, I understand, we read the page of the other book. I just thought it could be something useful.
Hmm.
I haven't even considered opening it yet. But if you want to touch it, it is talking to me right now.
Can I touch it?
All right.
Nobody touch it.
Itshi, not you can see the book. Make me.
I feel like I know what this is. Does it look similar to the one that we found?
Make me a
On your ship.
religion check with advantage because someone is helping you from the beyond.
Alright. Come on. Yay!
A 17 and a 20. Nice. The book's leather is not actually, well, pig hide or cow hide or whatever. No, that is flesh of a humanoid. More than likely a human or an elf. Either way, it's bound in that and bound in runic chains. This is the bound great old one from long, long, long ago. Way too far back. But there is a religious cult that has been trying to find these books or items that have been bound in this specific way to seal their great one, their great lord.
To seal? Not release?
His name is Matthias. Matthias.
Did you just
said
say they're
to
trying to
seal them or to
seal?
release them?
No, they're trying to release him. Break
Oh,
his
I heard
seals.
seal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Break
just-
their sealed god. I guess.
Ah, yes. The
poked the
forgotten
book.
old one. Matthias. Speaking of which, that isn't leather.
No one's
it's
touching
skin.
the book, right?
I'm holding the book.
Oh, you're still holding the book? Ah,
Yes.
someone remembers me. Will you?
Why are you still holding on to that?
I just
No one else can hear the voice, just Byron.
Well, no, she's already concerned by how fucking
for the
dangerous
50th
it
time I
is.
poke it.
The reason the creature was sealed
not.
was because of the cult, not so much what he himself was like. This great old one was deemed a god at one point. He was the god of the vast oceans, and generally was found in those said oceans. The skin is actually of their cultists, and the chains are runed to completely seal him. There is about 10 of these.
10 runes.
10 leather-bound items. I think in the campaign so far there's been 3 found. This would be the 4th.
Now, I see you looking at me, Alencia. Now, let me say this.
Itshi, a memory would somewhat fade from you, as you don't see you see the hands of green scales and somewhat amethysty, emerald and
I did- I-
amethyst, and you see
I did have
them
amethyst then.
holding this book and keeping it away from a changeling.
Did I? Yeah.
None
Oh,
of them
now I
are.
remember, yeah. Ah, yes. It was fun keeping it away from... Who? Wait. Why do I know this? Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
when that vision happened for Itshi, she just went catatonic for a moment and then just went back to normal.
This isn't normal.
Yeah, it
It's
may
that
not be.
book, I'm sure of it. Whatever it's
It's-
doing.
It's not normal, but let me say this. Do you think it'd be better to just leave something like this for someone random to find? I mean,
Yes.
I just stumbled upon it. You want to just leave it here for someone to find it and try and break the chain? We could just
Taking
keep it
that
and
book
not do it.
Well,
means being influenced by something you don't understand.
I could improve the chains potentially.
I don't want anyone touching these chains.
I don't want you touching it either.
All
Yeah,
touches
well-
the chain.
The difference being, we can't just leave this around. If I put it down, Ichi's gonna take it, and then you're gonna have to deal with her having it. I don't
And
trust.
what's wrong with that?
Looks at you.
All
Can
I
I
would
hold
like
it?
to do is examine the runes. I could potentially increase them.
You could
Just-
perhaps put it in this box. Hands out box.
That is a much better idea. She takes it.
Look.
I
I-
think it's lead. It's a lead container, so nothing can
want it-
see it.
You want it safe from others, correct?
Yes.
Put it in here.
I mean, with it in that box, it can't influence anyone, and you can just hold on to it, I guess. It's
Do I
not
see
my
anything
property.
Strange about the box, or is it just a fucking box?
It's a lead box.
All right. He'll put the book in the box.
Yeah.
Zariah has no magic at all. He's very practical.
We will share responsibility over this, and we don't have to be influenced by anything.
Going back to
Does
the
that
card.
sound fine?
Yes. I'm being.
Good.
I agree with it. I'm just saying, for the purpose of not leaving it in some place for a random person to find it and fuck with it.
Yes, but your
Hey, Nick,
eyes.
can you unhide that card? I don't know
scared
where the
me
fuck
a
it is.
Huh?
Can you unhide that card?
My eyes are closed right now.
Oh, yeah, the cart's just right against the wall here. The only reason I had it like that is because it was messing my camera up.
I know, I'm just gonna sit in there.
Right.
Don't worry about it, Byron. I misread the situation.
So are you really not gonna take the eyeball orb with us?
I mean, I don't see a reason to do it unless you want to touch it again. I ain't touching that thing.
It's a cool dragon.
Yes. Would you walk up and just touch a cool dragon? From my experience, you don't live long after that.
Oh.
If he's nice.
Uh, I mean, there are some crazy people out there that want to use dragon parts for their own. I've heard stories of people actually surgically implanting dragon parts into their own body.
Man, imagine me with a dragon eye.
Who knows what that would do to you?
True. Just a cool thought.
Well, I mean, I've done my fair share of things to my own self, but that was to get rid of imperfections and better my own people. I'm actually the reason the Yuan-Ti can even live as long as they do now. They now can live as long as dwarves. And he's actually telling the 100% truth of that.
Damn.
Nikki, real quick,
Hmm?
check your DMs.
Ah. I see. Well, I'm not sure if they've gone into the buildings here. He just points to them. There's also buildings near the smaller park area, garden. A little bit further to the north. There's a little bit of this little town. It's quite big.
All right. Well, I've decided
Okay.
that we should stay together this time.
Would you like to go back to the room Hop was speaking of? Explore more of those books and dangerous items?
Well, I wanted to ask, does anybody have something against it if, like, do you have another of those metal boxes around?
Unfortunately, no.
Hmm.
There's more of that kind of stuff in my lab, like these, and he opens a case and he shows about 5 syringes with like red liquid in them.
Oh, okay. What's in them?
These are jumper type these are basically health potions as syringes.
Organic arm jabbers.
You stick this in your arm, pull the syringe, and you should feel as healthy as you did moments ago, before you got hurt.
Oh,
That would actually make it more efficient.
Easier than sticking a bottle in your mouth and trying to drink liquid that doesn't taste very great.
Assuming it's still the same lividity.
For the most part, yes. My other ones have a little bit of kinks. Then again, I made those during the war, and never perfected them afterwards. They work for what they're supposed to do.
Anyway, I don't think we can risk another dangerous item to carry around.
We're
oh.
not risking anything. Also,
I
what's
like
happening at the cart?
Meanwhile,
Biran just
In-
wants to check on Koarl.
inside the cart, Koarl is...
Koarl, you doing alright? Seem a little shaken. Or bored. I can't really tell. Yeah, I got you something. He pulls that other book out. I don't know if you can make use of it, but you can write down some of your magic in there. You can draw pictures. I just found something that's you can kind of make your own if you want it. He hands you the book.
Picks it up, starts flipping through it.
Well, there's stuff written on the first page, and then there's just a bunch of blank pages.
Thanks. He's just gonna start drawing in it.
Oh,
Alright. If you guys want to go check out that other room, I could stay here with Koarl if you want. Keep an eye on the cart.
Probably best not to be alone. I tend to run into things when I'm by myself.
all right. I'm coming with you all.
You stay with Koarl.
I will.
Alright. Are you going to
Just
be
watch my
inside the
cart.
cart or outside the cart?
Yes. Inside the cart.
Inside the
He's
cart?
inside the cart drawing. I'm on top. I'm in the front seat, and I'm just kind of kicking back.
And relaxing. Got it.
Big rabbit feet.
Good to know. I will move the rest of you this way. And you'll see blood trail leading not so much new blood trail, but it's slightly coagulated now.
CSI. She will, I guess, see how old this is.
All right, medicine.
I have expertise.
Wow.
Hey.
Damn!
Hey, there we go.
All right, you can concern this. Whoever got stabbed here about 4 days ago, and then they were dragged into this building.
4 days. Does that timeline match up to when everything was overrun and evacuated?
That's time after. That was around the time I actually did leave my hobble. I don't know how many were left in the town before I came in surface, but it was barren basically when I started exploring. Didn't get far.
Alright, so someone else was looking around and it didn't seem to go so well for them. She will carefully.
You will see gore and viscera at the entrance, and then more sprawled out inside. Table destroyed, and a rock that seems to be, covered in blood, and also there's stuff inscribed onto the rock with the blood.
Dr. Zariah, do you have any ammonia on you?
Ammonia?
Yes. Prevents fainting and passing out from the smell.
Oh, let's flip a coin to see if he has it in his saddlebag. 2, he does. He does. A little bit, yeah. He pulls out a small flask.
Okay. She will take it. Alright, you wait here. I'll go see what's inside.
Should I inform Biran and Koarl?
I mean, things I've seen, I probably have seen worse. But don't particularly like murder scenes.
Hey, look, runes.
As you walk in, it's the aura inside this hut is ominous. The blood here, though, and the blood on the rocks is more... It's dried up, but it looks like it was placed there pretty recently, with the blood being, like, very thinned out in that spots. They're dried, so it wouldn't have taken that long. But the pool of blood, the extra pool, not connected to these, seems to be pretty fresh. Like,
These are recent.
way fresher than the stuff outside.
Then I would suggest extra caution.
Can I make a knowledge check or something to figure out what the hell these runes are doing?
Yes.
I was telling Zariah, I'm gonna inform Biran and Koarl, and then he runs off.
Any sort of advantage?
I guess I'll stand out here by myself.
I can roll at advantage if you want.
Yep.
Or do I get advantage or?
Well, one of us does.
Stop here.
Oh,
stop here for a moment.
Oh, just fuck this. Oh, you fuck.
All right, I'll roll normally.
Fuck you. God damn it.
I do have 14 intelligence. So.
Yeah, but it literally rolled from a 20 to a 2.
So, with a 21, this is a blood ritual. Probably to one of the pillars that take these types of rituals. There's only about 2. This one, though, however, was more so reaching out to the Pillar of Essence, but it seemed to drag something else out. You notice the blood that's on the runes seems like the blood that was here. The blood that is on the ground might be the creature that, or the person who wrote the runes, as something came out.
Okay. A blood ritual. Lovely.
Who's the essence one again?
That would be Alun Gol. Alun Gol is the Pillar of Essence, but at one point in time her power and prayers became unanswered for quite some time. Still are. Someone else takes rituals like that too. Hop, when you reach around the corner, you see stuff.
Oh.
Not fun stuff, but stuff.
Oh. Oh no.
Thankfully, they haven't noticed you.
Oh.
Of course.
Just walking around.
I'm going back behind the corner. How is going back to Itchi and Alencia?
Hello.
Hello. I came across a little problem.
And what is that?
There's a creature like right to the east. It didn't look that nice.
She will put her finger to her lips and try to very silently approach.
I don't see anything.
Make me perception checks.
Come on. Hey! Oh, that's right.
16, 14, 16. Well, you guys hear the sounds of wet footsteps and groaning coming from the distance.
Oh, I see it now.
That doesn't sound like a conscious and
It's
intuitive
humanoid.
creature.
Seems to
But
be
it-
just wandering. It even looks
Look.
into your direction, walks a few steps, but doesn't actively go aggressive.
Is there a diagnosis that she can tell from a distance?
With a what was your perception check? 14. Well, you watched it look at you guys, and the light outside is pretty good. Like, they could have seen you, but you believe they're blind, or at least they don't have eyes. But you don't know what that could mean in other senses.
All right, then she's going to silently approach.
All right, make me a stealth check.
Okay. God, really?
You believe you're hidden.
She will. Well, she's trying to be quiet. She's not really hiding, but she's also
I will
trying.
also...
Well, if she's coming along, she's going to look at Itchi and be like, I don't know if this is a sick human or someone more dangerous, but I'm trying to appear non-threatening.
Well,
Whatever it is, it's potentially from the blood ritual.
Well,
Whatever it is,
Okay.
be careful.
yes,
Uh,
I just
you, you'll see Zariah eyes widen. He reaches this threshold, and you will see him reach to the ground, pick up a rock, and attempt to toss it past this way.
I'm going to try to catch the rock before he like throws it away and it hits the ground.
There's a reason for it. Alright, roll me a athletics or acrobatics to try and be quicker than him. Well, you just grab his hand and the rock goes in your hand and he turns to you, looks you dead in the face, says, and whispers, "What are you doing? I'm trying to distract it."
But why would you make a sound in anyway?
I'll explain after. I know what that is. Please. He will now attempt to still to walk up to you guys.
I would assume we're continue walking forward.
She will look behind her at the
He
sound of him
trips.
tripping. Yeah.
Oh,
And walk back. What is it?
If one of you can make a sound away from us, it'll get that creature away. Please, I'll explain what it is after.
alright,
If only one of us knew thaumaturgy.
at his signal, I'll pick up a rock then and attempt to yeet it.
Oh, Dex or Strength?
I'm both good. Just straight.
Ability check.
Wow. Okay.
Good enough.
I can't.
You're not super duper far away anyway. You toss a rock and it goes tink tink tink, and it chases after it and starts smashing the ground.
What a fool of a creature.
They're highly sensitive to sound. Thankfully, I didn't alert it over here. Thank
What
God
is
he
it?
slipped and fell on vines. They're one of the infected. That one of the pillars has been spreading across my land. I've bumped into them a couple of times. I didn't know there was one here. Hopefully it's just one.
Well, considering the blood ritual, possibly.
Yes, I'd rather not let these creatures roam and cause more blood pools.
Perhaps gathering the rest of you and then ambushing it would be best idea.
Which
Alright.
god, by the way, is spreading this?
Oh. Vyara.
Oh. So that was who answered the blood ritual then. Well, I will keep an eye on it from here. Go fetch the others.
Zariah's gonna lean against this wall and his eyes are not changed from the widened state they were at. Oh yeah. Hop, you head off to the cart.
Yes. Yes.
Meanwhile, at the cart. Make me a perception check, Biran. And Koarl, if you're using your ears. You hear the sounds of soft whispers as it feels like wind brushes past your As you feel wind push past the cart, makes the cart move a little bit. Horse seems a little bit spooked.
The spectral horses?
The spectral horse, it's appearing right now because Biran is in the seat.
No, you said if it was all. You said it was when I was holding the reins.
Oh, you're not holding the reins then?
Why would I be
Alright.
holding the reins and I'm kicking back?
Well, the hair stands up on both of you as you guys feel something just brush past. Seek, consume, buried.
Did I just hear that?
The
Or
warmth
is that-
returns to the both of you. Goosebumps seem to fade, but you both felt that and heard.
The stars. Oh,
Hey,
you didn't
Hey,
hear
you
that,
two.
did you?
what?
What? No.
Never mind. What are you in such a hurry for?
We have a kind of a let's say a creature found in the east that is probably we have to approach, and we thought it is the best to gather all the party. So I'm coming to pick you up.
Oh, well, what are we waiting for? Koarl, looks like they need us. Let's go.
Well, between these two buildings, the one that Zakai is against and the one with the spooky eye, which one is taller?
The one with your spook. Wait. No, the one you're in. Or next to. The
Okay,
other
and how
building
tall
is
is it?
little. 15
Looking
foot
for
high
it.
to the flat ceiling.
How high? 15?
Yeah. Well, 15 feet in this one. The other one's like a 10-foot tall ceiling.
Okay.
The roofing
Uh,
is a little bit taller than that. Like, about, can go up to like 20 feet. Angular. Oh, does this one have a roof on it? Oh, no, this one doesn't have a roof. The roof is collapsed, but someone removed the collapsed roof. So, yes, it would go up 15 feet to the wall.
To the wall.
Alright, she's going to climb to the roof.
Very well.
You should all stay quiet.
Close,
They are
yeah.
very sound sensitive.
All right.
Good thing you warned them now. It'd be funny if you warned them, like, right when they got there. What?
Yeah, I almost forgot. I almost like didn't want him at all.
When I get to the top, I'm going to look for the rest of the scattered party and compare it to the position of the affected.
Yeah, you see them approaching you guys. And the infected is still, seems to be disinterested in the thing it was whacking, but now it's just wandering again.
Okay, she's going to pick up another pebble.
Alright.
I was gonna do the same thing. When I see that it's done enjoying its time, I was gonna throw another one.
Oh, well, I'll let Itchi do it because I'm already up on the roof.
I mean, we could both do it. I mean, like,
Sure.
Ladies, you're both pretty. Just throw the rock.
She'll hold one in her pocket and then climb up.
Alright.
And she will motion to Itchi to get it back to where it was.
This is a powerful throw. Ooh. Yeah, but throw this about 90 feet, so pick an area 90 feet away.
yeah, just right over there.
Bang. Creature goes. Whack, 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 whack.
Okay.
This is fun.
Okay, when I get to the top of the roof, I need to do something. I can't really move.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Let's get you like here. I am just gonna remove the walls and just walk on the roof there. You guys have
All right.
seen what's inside anyway. It's okay.
I'm gonna stand on the corner of this roof, and I'm gonna motion everyone to get ready, and then I'm going to drop the pebble right below me.
Oh. Tink, tink, tink.
I tell everyone to just hide and be ready.
This one still seems occupied by this.
Mm-hmm.
I will whistle.
That's a louder sound.
Oh no.
The creature will instantly perk up and go and start just sprinting towards the whistle sound, and then hits the wall and starts whacking the wall. And if you want to start combat,
yeah. As soon as that, my prepared action was to jump off and to use falling star technique to land on him.
oh fuck yeah, I love the falling star technique. All right.
Secret technique, falling star.
Oh yeah, wait. Move him to the grid. Whoops.
No.
Oh, yeah, I was coming closer as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I accidentally moved all of you. Wham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, knowing it was. Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Alencia, you wallop on top of the creature. This is, oh, okay, I didn't switch that. My bad.
Thick battle thing. What?
Thick battle theme.
That's what it's called.
Extra thick.
All right. So reading this, it will take. They take 8 damage, and they need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yes.
Wow, okay. $14.
That makes it. So it doesn't go prone, but I do land on him.
8 plus your...
Dex and proficiency, so.
Yes. Okay, that, yeah.
That just meets it. Yeah.
Just.
Pretty much.
Meets it. Ha!
But it does take damage. Suffers the damage of twice your monk level. Like level 4, so 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
God.
Did we ever roll initiative?
Not
No,
yet.
we haven't.
We're doing it now.
Oh my god.
I have to reroll.
Reloading. Oh, Orochi's not supposed to be under combat. Koarl hasn't walked around the corner yet, hasn't seen the horrible monstrosity on the other side. Did someone just... Alright. Let me know when you're loaded, Hop.
Wait. I'm loaded.
Okay.
Roll initiative. Here we go.
Oh. Okay. We're good. We're good. Wow.
I'm on the infected masses with her heels dug into its shoulders.
Yep.
It's not prone.
Not prone though, yeah.
I'm just standing on top of it.
I mean, yeah, in this 2-second moment she is.
Alright, it's my turn. Woohoo! Well, I was gonna go
Open
right in.
I was gonna
Makes
say, doesn't,
what?
doesn't that count as a surprise round? Or...
Oh, someone did the jumping attack on them, which started the combat.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, then, when did it start? Okay, never mind.
I would go just with a normal unarmed strike. As always, punching things. Well, I don't think that's gonna hit.
An 8?
Yeah.
No.
Sag. Do I wanna... Nah, we'll keep it for now, but I'm just gonna hit again. Maybe that's gonna hit. 18.
18 will definitely hit.
Sick. So rolling some damage.
No.
9 damage.
Yeah. Punch it in the chest, and it makes a squoosh sound.
Is it poisoned?
Nope.
Sag. I will do an insight check to see like what we're messing with. Kind of understand what's going on. Is a 12 sufficient?
That's a 12 sufficient. Yeah. This is nothing you've seen before, but it seems like it's Icarus in nature and undead. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that will conclude my turn.
The moment Alencia lands on the mast, she will realize it didn't get hit to the ground, so she will instead cartwheel behind it. And against this wall, she will take out her broom and try to smash its head into the wall.
Alright, advantage.
Yep.
Flanking. Ooh.
Wow.
That was barely higher.
No, miss.
Broom gets caught, and
What is this?
so she'll pull back, and this is worth using key, and so she'll flurry of blows. She wants to make sure this is an efficient takedown.
Alright.
Alright, unarmed strike.
Wacky.
God.
I
Damn.
will unfortunately miss.
Another one.
That will just miss.
Oof.
Fuck. Alright.
With each attack, it seems like you're hitting, sort of, but it's like almost attaching to you, and you pull your fists back, try again, and it tries to like attach itself to you.
It's activating Ultra Instinct.
Well, fuck me for assuming it had pressure points. And she'll pass the turn.
Oh boy. Well, I'm not super duper intelligent, so I'm gonna pick a target.
Oh, don't put yourself down, bud.
Ah, okay, Itshi.
Come on! I've got both my...
It reaches its arm out, and a tendril leaps outwards to stab you.
Who?
Who?
Me.
14
Miss.
hit you?
I've got a current AC of 19, so no. Pretty
Right.
sure it says- Oh no, it's automatically adding dual wielder. Never mind, so it's just 18. Okay. Yeah,
Why did it
that's a-
teeter on a nat 20? Then give me a 2.
See, I've been feeling all that tonight, so don't say shit.
Get
All right.
blue-balled.
I've been blue balled this entire night.
Don't worry, so have I.
I know, man. This is pain.
That's its creature's turn. That's the creature's turn.
Oh, you think I'm talking about in combat? No, I'm talking about actually. Like, Jesus fucking
oh, I
Christ,
know.
I haven't been able to talk for 5 fucking minutes.
I know.
This will require everyone's help.
Brown, brown, brown.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, yeah, all good. Hello.
Shillelagh.
You say anything, Seviroth? You're muted.
I can't move my token.
Oh?
I can't. Yeah, okay, now I can. Yeah, so I cast Shillelagh. And then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna rabbit hop. Alright, so he hops all the way over here, and as he comes down, he's gonna try and smack him with the shillelagh.
Alright.
Okay, I don't know why it's not rolling.
Because it's waiting for your attack with your actual spoon. So we're gonna edit your quarter spoon for a moment. It's now gonna use your wisdom and do a D8.
Alright, just let me know when it's
Yep.
ready. Okay.
Need a B spoon.
Quarter spoon.
Get spooned.
And a miss. Great.
You're supposed to roll natural 20 on that. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'd like to roll literally anything that's not me missing, but you know, it doesn't always work that way. So,
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll miss this turn.
Action, bonus action.
I already used action and bonus action, and I'm not going to move away from it, so that's my turn.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's me.
It's
Him.
the Koarl.
Yeah, it is. Then him. Trying to move my fucking snake. So I'm just trying to get him off the same space. So Orochi, I'm assuming you can move like 30 feet.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm trying to get him to, yeah, over there.
Where exactly? Right there?
To this.
Alright.
And give the help action to Itchi.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna hop the corner and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb, since the one spell that I have that's meant to continuously be there, it's gonna hurt everyone else. So, yeah. I'm fucking done, man. I'm fucking done. But yeah, that's my
Alright.
yeah, no, the fucking combat isn't gonna help with how I fucking feel right now, I swear to God.
Alright.
No, she going big.
Ah, shit, you're in the way. Can I?
Yeah, then get out of the way.
I'm pretty big. Can I just
small.
fucking...
I'm small. You can stand on me. Or over me, right?
I just.
You
want
can
to
be
say
in the same
on
space
me.
as Byron because they're small size category. I think that's
Yeah.
a thing.
I encompassed everything. Alright.
I absorb
Dick.
Byron into me.
Now I
With
really
advantage.
can't put my fireball anywhere, thanks.
22.
That would definitely hit.
Normal plus a d6. Jesus Christ. Wow. All right.
Minimal.
Nothing. I'm not gonna waste action surge. I've used my bonus action to
Maybe
transmute.
move one down so Koarl can use the fireball.
The what?
Regardless of where
the-
they move, it's gonna hit someone.
Isn't it like a cross shape?
If you're talking
Yeah.
about the flaming spear, it's gonna regardless unless
No.
Alencia moves.
No.
It's gonna hit all of them.
It's single target.
No?
Flaming Sphere is single target.
Yeah, well,
but
no,
they end their
yeah, but it
turns in there.
creates it creates an area of effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
That's yeah, that's my turn.
Right.
It's me again. I'm gonna bomb with my fist. 15's not gonna hit, right?
You're
I
at
like it.
advantage.
Oh, I'm at advantage. True. Let me just
Yeah,
roll
you're
again.
diagonal, man.
I'm dying.
No, you're diagonal.
Oh, I'm dying. Oh, wait, that didn't.
So
does 16
that
hit?
will just hit.
Let's go.
Ah, fuck! I wanted to make an insight.
5 damage.
Slowly but surely. Feel like
And
your
then
attacks
let
are just
me-
not hitting the right parts.
Huh.
Creature is taking a bit of a beating. Seems to be injured.
Let me use my flurry of blows.
All right. More
So I'm
punching.
More punching. Let me attack with advantage.
What is?
That's not gonna hit.
The only thing that's going through my mind right now is Hop is like an aquatic animal, right? So they're them making punches and stuff. It's gonna make a slapping sound because they're wet. But like this creature is also wet, so I'm just imagining.
Slapping a pool.
Yeah.
Slapping the water.
I would like
second
to ask,
attack.
did that sound effect come through? Oh,
No.
That's
Damn it,
gonna hit.
That will hit though.
Yeah. Damage.
Ah.
9 damage.
No.
Also, I'm gonna. Wait, what can I do again?
Dex
No
strength
prone.
or I can't take reactions.
I'm gonna try to knock it prone.
So strength.
So dexterity is saving throw.
All right.
Let's go!
Oh
Damn,
fuck.
+8 on dexterity. Holy shit.
they're very jumpy.
Yeah, okay. Now they're not prone.
It attempts to dodge your hand, but you. You throw a few punches at it, and it's wavered by it, and then you just sweep the leg, and it goes. Whoop, bleh. And you just hear sploosh.
Alright,
Creature
then
is
I'm...
knocked prone.
Well... That's gonna be my turn.
Well, now everyone has advantage, minus ranged.
I will insight this thing.
Very well.
Oh, I forgot. Shit.
Motherfucker.
Can't determine anything.
That's. I was hoping that would be different, but. I'm gonna assume this thing that is resistant to necrotic. Probably. So.
Probably when it's undead.
Yeah. So, she's gonna do what she did last time and try to jab her broom in between its ribs.
You attempt to jab your broom in between the open rib cage.
My
Damn.
dice are so cursed, man.
Literally nobody today has been able
Goes
to roll.
into
Flurry of blows, man.
That will hit.
She uses her heels of stay the fuck down.
Cock and ball torture, otherwise known as CBT, is a sexual activity involving torture of the male genitals.
Almost.
This may involve directly painful activities such as wax
She
play.
pulls her heel out and feels is like, oh,
Oh my
gross.
Oh my god.
The strange Icarus stuff kind of does stick to your shoe a bit, but it's like slowly dripping off.
Yeah. She'll just back that away from people and make sure it doesn't get on anyone else. And yeah, let me just make sure I use my key. Da, 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 da. All right, and that'll be your turn.
Alright, Infected Mass's turn. It's going to
Half movement.
reform itself into a standing position.
Welcome back.
And then you will see it open its mouth and bend backwards.
What?
Oh,
Oh.
I'm just
Dexterity
out of that.
saving throw, DC 16.
Oh, me and my snake are just out of that. Funny. Funny how
Your snake is also just out of it.
Oh my god.
God damn it. I gotta... Oh, no! Ah! I refreshed because the music wasn't playing again. And it just started. It's like,
Oof.
man, nothing wants to fucking work today.
Wait.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just thought to myself, wait, why is Biran rolling? Where is he? And then I realized
He's
Does he-
underneath
does he-
Itchi.
Does he get advantage because he's
I don't
underneath
need
a...
advantage. I have two different things for dexterity. My dexterity being high, and I have
Oh, yeah, that's
rabbit
true.
footwork.
Yeah,
I don't
so, those of you who failed that check, Hop and Ishi, 22 damage. The rest of you, half. And the ones who failed, you feel yourselves feel sick.
Yeah.
Wait, 26
Disgust-
damage?
20.
22.
22.
New thing will be added to your sheets. I think it was
Oh,
only
yes.
Ishi and Hop that failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. The infection. We get to start dealing with that. I don't actually know anything about it.
Question, is the ooze still everywhere? Is that detrimental?
No.
Okay.
It literally, it sprays it everywhere, and it just lands on people and sometimes gets in orifices. That was the deck save to make sure it doesn't. Some of you got it in your mouth. Eyes.
Alright guys, question, damage or healing?
Well, we need this thing. She would prioritize this thing to die,
Yeah.
and then healing comes afterward.
Yeah, I don't think you.
Have you seen your
I'm
guys'
just
help?
saying, all of
Not
my stuff that I
impressive.
have that's magic based is radius, and then I got shillelagh, and savage and primal savagery. That's all I got for damage output.
Well, you also have your starry form archer, which allows you to...
Yeah, but
bonus-
that's ranged, and he's right in front of me.
Oh, that's true.
There's no point in doing that.
Well, you never know. You could surprisingly hit with disadvantage. Had that happen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with my shillelagh. I've already bonus action done this, so I'm just gonna hit him with the. I'm gonna hit him with the spoon.
Bonk.
Release the spoon!
And yeah.
Oh.
Of course. Yeah, that'll miss, obviously. And fuck, what can I even do? I can bonus action heal somebody.
Get Hop.
Yeah.
All right, bonus action healing word on Hop.
All right.
So that's gonna be 7.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know why
Plus
I didn't
4.
just add it in there, but cool.
If you clicked the button healing, it would have.
Either way, my spellcasting modifier is wisdom and it's +4, so 7.
Oh, fair enough.
Thank you.
3 plus 4. Nice.
And then yeah, okay. Fire turns over.
Oh.
Yes. You know what they say? The second verse saves the first. Hee 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 hee. Or should I just do Tasha's mind whip? Or is there even a mind to fuck with this thing?
Oh.
It's not very intelligent, so it probably wouldn't have a mind enough to be manipulated. If it has a
I would just
requirement.
say test and find out, man. Like, you never know.
That will
18.
definitely hit.
Let's go.
Let's
Alright, that's gonna
fucking
be
go.
fire damage.
Fire damage.
Yep.
Let's
Ooh.
fucking go!
Ooh.
That was max
Owie.
damage on one of those.
Burn.
The creature screeches out in pain from the fire. But its screaming will stop, and its Icarus will start almost reinforcing, it looks like, starting to close up wounds as it starts moving around.
10. There we go.
A strange molasses-like substance.
And help action to Itchi.
Alright.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do Biran this time.
What?
Oh, they're
Alright.
going next. You may as well give it to Itchi.
Oh, well, then Itchi.
I ain't gonna do shit with a spoon.
Well, I mean, you keep trying to hit with the spoon, so I'd assume so.
Well, it was either that or magic stones, and at least I have a lower chance of just beaming one of our teammates in the head if I
Yeah.
try and whack it with a spoon.
Yeah,
I mean, I can still roll a 1. That could always happen.
yeah. Anyways, Itchi, you have the help action.
Alright. Can I roll an insight check on this or whatever to determine things about it?
Yep.
And I have advantage, so... Wait, I already have advantage on insight. How the fuck does this work?
What do you mean? You give you advantage on attacking, not insight.
Oh.
Well, what do you think he meant?
I don't know, I just know the help action helps. It doesn't specify.
Well, why would
It's
you
usually
use it
generally for
attacking?
distracting enemies. That's
Alright.
what it's specified at the moment. Because
Okay,
I
well.
think that's what he meant for it to be. Alright.
Huh? Oh, that was I'd say. Okay, I was about to say.
14. Alright. You can determine something. Alright, it is the features and abilities of this necrotic tendrils, ribbon tendril, Icarus vomit, drain. What would you like to know?
Drain.
Drain. When a creature is grappled by this type of creature, at the end of its turn, it will take damage.
I see. Well, time to start bonking. First one's with advantage, of course. 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Let me roll my second attack, which is at normal. 15.
15 will just miss.
8 plus a d6.
Alright. Itchi squishes it like a bug.
Disgusting.
And it goes splat and sploosh against the wall. And
Well, that was
that
unpleasant.
ends that combat.
Alencia will use her remaining key to heal.
Alright. So I will walk over. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
get too close.
Oh,
Some
What?
of it. Ugh.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Everyone, move away. Move away.
I must admit, I feel a bit sick.
Come over here, please.
I'm fine here.
Zariah will take out a syringe and pump some of that ichor into a syringe, and then put it into a test tube with the whole thing into a test tube and seal it, and he'll put it away.
So that's a good idea.
For later, yes.
Alright. You good, Hop?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for the healing, by the way.
Did any of
no.
you get hit by that creature? Or any open wounds, orifices,
If you
anything?
speak of its vomit, yes. I'm feeling quite queasy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Let me
same.
check you, please.
Okay.
Alencia is trying to motion everyone away from the body, so she's trying to stay
I'm
far away.
just slithering right here.
Are you? Because you're not moving.
I'm not moving. Come on, come here. You want to check me out, alright?
What? Why aren't you moving?
She's perfectly fine. She just squished this thing like a bug.
I just don't understand why not.
Huh.
Get away from
This one, are you alright?
Well, it's dead.
I'm gonna pat myself down, just like
Dead bodies are viral with infections, not to mention an undead
Ah.
one.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, he will pat your head softly.
Calls me with a
Ah.
fireball. Don't test him.
I love your kind.
what?
The Quaddles.
Okay.
Generally, well, some of them tribalistic, but they're actually quite adorable creatures.
Dax.
Alencia
I
will
could
walk.
thank the creatures. I wouldn't have gotten where I am without them.
Fine then.
This one seems a bit worse for wear. And he points at Hop. There's something in your eye.
My eye?
She'll walk over and heal her.
Let me have a look.
Presses a
Oh,
couple
whose
pressure
eye?
points. Oh boy, I feel regenerated.
Here we go. Hand of healing.
I thought you used up the rest of your key.
No, I have 2 left.
You
Um,
lied.
I don't have the. It's not working when I click on it. I don't think. No. It. What? Okay.
Oh,
I'll just-
I see what it's trying to do. Ignore it. It works now. I realized what it was fucking doing.
All right.
Was it trying to consume resources again? Fuck.
The wrong resources, yes.
All right.
Ah, yeah.
11. And she's gonna do it again on you.
Can I make like a medicine check on Hop since Zariah said there was something in his eye?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna medicine check Itchi.
Alright, Biran. There is something squirming around in his eye.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Hawk doesn't look very healthy at the moment. I mean, other than getting beaten up, but there is something else wrong with him. And you
no.
have discovered, well, they have a new bar on their sheets, both of them, infection levels.
Yep.
Though I don't know how much this will actually pertain to your guys' campaign, too much, because this would be the only instance of you guys running into these creatures, so
Yeah.
not
it's
as
good for
much
later
of a
on.
worry. The character looks sick, and every once in a while may lose sleep because of the sickness. So,
Oh,
Sucks.
That doesn't look right.
ugh.
but at night, the loss of sleep might not be to the coughing and everything.
Alright, well, at least there's not going to be a pandemic.
Well, at least you aren't too far infected, either of you, any of you.
That's good,
If
right?
we can get to my lab, I can at least cure or whatever.
Alright.
That would be our priority, yes.
I would appreciate that.
Alright.
Well, would you
Hey.
like to at least first make the town safe? There are still the protection runes.
Well, the protection
only-
runes will at least dissipate the fog and maybe get rid of some of the other creatures roaming about.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and at some point we should all just take an hour.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how long it would take Itchi to do it, but yeah, she start moving those boulders.
Yeah, Alencia will help, and any way she can.
I will be moral support.
Morals.
Koarl, the moral support.
Alright.
Maybe I'll be interrupted doing that too, but
By the way, I think the flurry of blows I used took up 2 key points instead of 1, because I only have 2 now.
Yeah.
I saw that the key points didn't update when you leveled up, so you still had 3 at that time, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright. So, what do we do now? First?
The protection runes.
Protection. Alright.
Best to get them done.
Itchi, does it take any kind of certain finesse to inscribe those runes? Because I have, he'll pull out his notes. I have all the ones from the previous site kind of written down in order. I don't know if I
Well-
could attempt to assist at all.
If they're not trained hands,
Looks at Alencia.
you could possibly do something you were not expecting. But I will take the help nonetheless.
She will have no idea what she's implying.
Alright. So you will have to, okay, so for this to work, you understand you have to place it in 4 specific points around the town, and you haven't fully cleared the town yet. But
Oh, we have to clear it.
But once you do, the fog will clear, and there will be one last obstruction to the lab. Whatever that thing that's been squirming through the fog.
So basically exploring more of the town, and then once it's cleared out,
Mhm.
place the rune.
Well, yes, we must still clear the town. Although, I'm very interested in the things you found in that one room, Biran, Op.
But now you're doing it. How is
What?
it so hard to say my name properly?
Is the influence spreading already? She makes sure the metal box is closed in her pocket.
Speaking of which, why hasn't your why hasn't anyone come to the town in such time?
It has been abandoned.
Ugh. And I don't get notified. What am I? Just their puppet? He doesn't know.
Is there any official reason? Well, no, I believe
Soraya would. This Soraya doesn't actually know what has happened. So, how's the Oros dynasty doing nowadays?
I don't actually know anything about that.
You're the middle child. You would have been young when the fall of the dynasty happened and the rise of the Scalect Dominion.
Ah, the Oros. They fell.
Oh. Well, no shit. No wonder I didn't get fucking talked to. I haven't left my lab in quite a long time. Well, now who's running the shit show?
Would I know that?
Yes. I'll just give it to you. King Ariandel. And then, along with Queen Ventra and Amidala.
I repeat all that back to me.
Okay. Oh. A human, a gith, and elves. Well, what about... Well... Irian? What's of his demise?
Who?
Irian, the former owner, or the former king of the Oros dynasty. Some would call him a dictator, I guess.
Again, you're asking me things I don't know, Nikki.
Your character would just say abandoned. He just abandoned the Scalect Dominion. Fled.
Ran away like a bitch.
Very well. Well, looks like I'm under nobody, so I can just do what I please. Good, I hated working for him.
It's good to remain independent. It gives you a lot of freedom to help whoever you wish.
Yeah, like I am now.
Freedom is good.
So, you wanna... like I said, I haven't explored much of the town. I don't know what holds here. All I know is those fog creatures do creep in every once in a while.
Since we fixed the previous protection runes, the ones that connect to it,
Yeah.
is it at least making an area here that's not that's protected from the fog?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, just making sure. Where you guys want to go?
So, I'm actually gonna zoom out here. So, you guys can go to the north and explore whatever holds there. And then you guys gotta head to the south. And then, the garden area you gotta head towards. The first stone, one of the stones you have will have to go into the forest outside of the chasm.
Alright.
The other one will have to be somewhere in the garden. Another one will have to be probably by the statue you guys saw over here. And the final one will have to go inside the chasm.
If we have to place those marks in places we haven't explored yet, then it would be much safer if we rested and took a look out.
Well, we're not that hurt.
No, but
I was just wondering if it was actually day. Well,
I did use a lot of my energy.
Well, that sucks for you.
holy shit!
Oh my god.
She will look at Itchi without a muscle moving in her face and just says, "I guess it does."
I'll admit,
I mean, it is getting late, and the sun seems to be going down soon. I would recommend we don't roam about at night. That's when the shadows can roam further past the fog than they usually can.
Oh, fuck it. Every fucking time. Every fucking time.
Hey,
Every
speak up then.
fucking time.
What? Koarl. And she will try to catch up because this is dangerous. Koarl?
What?
You just ran off all of a sudden.
No, don't mind me. I'm just going back to the cart.
Well, I'm coming with you.
No.
Yes.
What is happening?
Oh, s-
Do you have a safe place to sleep?
our
We
cart.
have the we
Oh.
have the card.
I will tell you the cart's runes will actually protect it during the night, as the fog creatures will be repelled by it. So, yeah, that will work.
And the ruins, the link ones, will be able to protect our producing an aura as well.
That's good.
Is it really that close tonight? I mean, we literally just woke up. Like, I don't know how long ago.
Yeah, but the
I only need.
perception of time when you guys were in the fog, distortion.
Oh.
All Alencia wants is a short rest, not a long rest.
I mean,
I was gonna,
I'm meaning it's like mid-afternoon. It's like, let's say it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly.
that's freaky.
Yeah.
Can we move the cart closer over to the rest of these ones so we have a bigger area?
Oh no,
this is
those are within the same area.
Okay.
Yeah, this'll work.
It's later than I thought it was.
Quick short quick nap. Zoraya's just gonna take it. He's just gonna sit in here and investigate this thing. As he's curious.
Just kick back here for a bit.
Was it investigating? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go help him.
And you could take a short rest if you want.
Yeah, just kick back here for a bit.
Shuax.
Should I have rolled? Shit.
If you want to roll your hit dice, yes, it will automatically delete them and also heal you every time you use them.
I think. Oh. Did it heal me, or do I have to apply the healing?
You actually have to roll the dice.
Yeah, you have to roll
So click.
before you hit rest.
Oh, I did. Wait. Huh?
You didn't use short rest, but what you can actually do is click the hit dice button, which is the 4 on the bottom right hand side of your picture, and you can click roll.
4?
You have 4 total. It's your level.
Wait.
So your max HP
On your
is,
character sheet.
It's on the opposite side of
Oh,
the bed
my
as
character
before.
sheet. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Does Hands of a Healer apply to short rests?
I mean, look it up.
Oh, there.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's to all healing.
Alright, got it. So I need to take back a hit dice.
And now I applied that healing. Or not?
It should do it automatically if you roll hit dice.
Oh yeah, it did. Never mind.
There you go.
I do need to go in about 5-ish minutes.
Okay. We can, yeah, we can end today's session here.
All right.
All right.
Nice session, everyone.
Yeah, well, you all take a quick rest, tend to your wounds of the previous battle, and stretch out and get ready to head out next time. The Rebellion of the True Heir. Alright. Well, thank you all for joining us. And we'll see you next time. And we'll also
Thank
see you
you.
tomorrow. Fun.
Good session.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.